Let's get another late night stream going. All right, now that you've recovered some from your escapades in the pond, there's another location I'd like to search just outside the park. Dude, is that not enough ceruleum for you? I'm still kind of working on my setup here. Oh shit! Something targeted me. What the hell is that? Go away. Don't throw your flames somewhere else, dude. You're gonna come over here? You're gonna make me fight you? You're gonna make me kill you? Oh, you're gonna do it. You're gonna make me... No. He has been intimidated. We scared him off! Well, my comrades and I have already recovered the tanks from the less damaged units. Those that look a lot more severe, took a lot more severe beating, are harder to scavenge. We decided to save those for another time, and that time being now. Oh, alright then. I feel like with how things are right now, you kind of would have wanted to get them much sooner, but, you know, far be it from me to criticize. Rather than prise them apart piece by piece, it'd be quicker to remove the outer casing by using compact explosives. With luck, we'll gain access to the tanks without rupturing them, or, you know, ourselves, because isn't ceruleum, like, highly explosive? Alright! Though the force generated by these devices is relatively weak, I would advise you stand well clear to avoid being hit by any shrapnel. Yeah. Come on, no whammies. Ah, okay, it's half full or half empty, depending on one's perspective. Either way, Julius will surely be pleased by this discovery. I mean, I'd say half full in our current, well, their current situation. You know, I'm sure they'll take anything they can. Anyways, I mean, how much ceruleum can you really get off one of these things? Like, assuming it's like real world standard, let's say maybe there's like a... Let's conservatively say that it has like a 10-gallon ceruleum tank in there. How much heating can you really get off of a 10-gallon thing of fuel, I wonder? And would it be enough to, like, heat up an entire, like, area like that? And whatever. No more explosives? Wait, is that what I think it is? Yes, it is. Here you go. Got you a second one. Aren't I just your lucky charm, man? You've done it again. Truly, luck is on your side. It's because I'm the main character. With this, we should have enough to refuel quite a few of our heaters. It's time we head back. While here, I go and see. Okay, fair.
Only escape the watchful gaze of your keepers, have we?
Oh, thank God.
Don't react. You'll only draw attention to yourself.
What?
Carry on as you are and listen.
God? Or Heidelin, I guess.
After you left with the Garlean lad, Lucia bade a few of us scouts follow you at a discreet distance.
Oh, okay. So I guess we weren't going to keep our side of the whole agreement after all.
But decided against venturing inside.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
When you emerged sometime later, and we saw that the twins were sporting Magitech collars, it was clear what had taken place.
Especially since I'm still not wearing one.
As you can. Tell me everything.
How are you speaking to me exactly?
The Legatus himself, eh? Now there's a surprise.
Where are you?
This is also the first I've heard of a plan to join forces with the 10th and storm the Tower of Babel.
Probably won't work.
An interesting development. And perhaps the opportunity we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I mean, we could probably go in there with them if they'll let us.
Our comrades back at the camp also received some rather promising news, but it's still too early to get our hopes up.
I'll take anything at this point. Or I guess they'll take anything.
Keeping yourselves out of harm's way comes before all else. Whatever
Oh, I'm fine.
the Garleans make, indulge them.
If you say so. I mean, within reason, obviously.
Until then.
You haven't answered my question. How are you talking to me right now? Like, this isn't a link pearl. Like, you would have a little, like, outline bordering on, or the little border on this speech bubble. How are you? How?
They had not gone far.
Yeah, I mean, I could see you from here.
But no luck, I'm afraid. I might have guessed you'd be the only one to find anything.
Main character privileges.
I wasn't expecting much to begin with. Eventually, there will be nothing left out here for us to safely salvage.
Safely, you say? I've noticed there was freaking machines walking about this place. Can't you just kill them and extract what ceruleum they have?
This will have to suffice. We should return to the station.
Suffice, man. I found you like a veritable gold mine considering the standards of your people right now at the current, their current state.
Ah, there you are. Heard you'd gone hunting for ceruleum above ground.
Yep.
Brought back a king's ransom.
Sure, by your current standards, yeah.
Hardly. But thanks to these three, we have enough to last a little while longer.
So, okay then. I guess they were able to find a few drops here and there before we came.
Not all I was expecting, these ones. For savages, they seem positively docile.
Alright, cunt. Eat a dick, how about? Call us savages, but you're the ones here just muddling in the snow.
It's a poor attempt at humor.
Ha!
In all honesty, I'm grateful for your efforts. But even with another night of warmth, there are those among us who may not live to see the morrow.
I offered them food. We offered them food.
I trust your expedition was fruitful.
Oh, he came out of his hole.
Lord Quintus!
I figured he was crippled or something.
Use what you procured to refuel the armor.
The armor. Dude.
But, sir, what about the heaters for the camp?
Fuck him, I guess.
The time for action is upon us.
I mean, I guess it's now or never. Because if we don't do it now, then if we do it later on, well, if you guys do it later on, there will be less and less people by every coming day. Huh.
Time for action. What did he mean by that?
It means we're getting the second dungeon of the expansion.
I can only speculate. Clearly something requiring their magitech, given what we just heard. Whether they plan to utilize it now, or after they join with the 10th, is another question.
Wouldn't it be funny if they're just fueling it up to attack, what was it, the 7th Legion or the 3rd? I forget, the ones that they were fighting with. Like, they just want to settle the score now. Oh, what's with the dour look?
Alphino and Alize are to stay here as our prisoners.
Oh.
They will be released once your comrades have relinquished their supplies and withdrawn from Garlean soil.
So, you're taking our generosity and just dicking us over. So they're hostages now. And they pretty much want all of our stuff and to leave Camp Broken Glass. Okay, eat a dick, dude.
Until our terms are met, they will be detained at a separate location.
How about I just break those collars off myself and start killing people here? Go on a rampage. How about that?
After everything we've said and done, this is how you treat us.
Yeah, and we're the savages. Pfft.
Our allies have but limited supplies. They may stave off cold and starvation for a short while, but what then?
Well, then you die. Everyone just dies here. Oh, he doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to do it. Press that button, I'll be taking your hand.
Themselves out of harm's way comes before all else. Whatever demands the Garleans make, indulge them.
Yeah, faith my ass. Just do as he says for now. Tell me if he presses that button. I'll be taking his thumb if he does. Leave him with 9 other fingers to cut off in case he decides to do it again.
Get them out of here.
Good to know we at least won over one guy. Alright, so where do we go from here then? I guess we're not joining them in their little raid after all. You will accompany back to your camp, where I will meet with your leader and present Lord Quistis' demands. Okay, it still seems like such a waste, you know? Hey, guy that was too weak to even raise a hand to me. You're on duty. You're getting stuff. Ask the Io, he said. Octavia, lady, The one that apparently saw us slaughter a bunch of people in Castrum. What do you want with me? Go get your shit. We're leaving in like 2 minutes. Ask the ale. So Lord Quintus has reached a decision. I knew he would understand, that he would recognize the savages as a ruthless, merciless creature, and to defeat him we must be uncompromising. Have you done as instructed? What do you mean by ask the ale? Ale? Yeah, I feel like he's planning something. I'll ask him this. Duty is really a simple thing. We have been giving additional orders, though whether we will be required to follow them depends entirely on your contingent. You're planning on just blowing up the entire camp if we don't cooperate. Alright then, that's kind of obvious enough. You and I are in this together. Like it or not, we have to cooperate. There is one other matter. A place I'd like to visit on the way to your camp. It's a short walk from here. Follow me. Alright, taking a little detour. You want to take a little field trip? Alright. Yo, this thing is just straight up the secret boss from Final Fantasy 1. That is just the war mech. It looks cool. Alright, let's get on with it. Julius lingers by the ruins. Reluctant to lead. Fucking! Alright, you know, you get the Star Diver! I feel like Star Diver needs a potency increase. Only 500 potency for that move? I feel like it should be like 600 or something like that. I kind of like the whole philosophy that Yoshi P has about buffing, not nerfing, when it comes to updates for jobs. Of course, that did lead to, from what I hear, a problem with Summoner in the last expansion, but I wouldn't know. I didn't really start playing Summoner until recently. You know, with the changes they made to it, it's like way more fun now. Whoops, just bumped the mic. My bad. Our home. Who is our? Who is this our?
At least it was until that night. I was
Your
with
family,
Quintus
okay.
when the capital fell, and thus spared. My family, who did not own a radio, were less fortunate.
Do they? So okay, the fact that you bring that up kind of leads me to believe that you're aware of the radio's protection.
When dawn came, I made my way here. My parents, my little brother and sister, they were still inside.
But they were thralls.
But they weren't themselves.
Yep.
And they tried to.
You had to put him down, didn't you? Yeah, you did.
I'd promised to take them away from the capital that very morning, to somewhere safe, to hide until the fighting stopped.
Oh, how unfortunate. And what was this, like a month ago? Less?
The Garlean flag bears a chain, the bonds between our countrymen.
Is that what that's supposed to be?
A red link at its center. The blood of the fallen. Our loved ones who lived and died for Garlemald.
Maybe it's just because I've just finished playing Death Stranding like a day or two ago, but damn, all this is sounding like something straight out of that game.
But if she too fell, who would
Collar
be
looks
left to
stupid.
remember them and their sacrifice? What enduring proof would there be that they were ever here?
I'm pretty sure there'd be proof, dude. I mean, come on, you guys are basically like the modern day Alligans. And granted, maybe your reach is nowhere near as wide as theirs are. But, you know, I'm pretty sure you'd fucking be remembered after all this. Not for good reasons, mind you.
Your gods, would they have saved us?
No, probably not, because our gods apparently might not even be real gods. I wonder, who are the Garleans' god, then? We have the 12, but what do they have?
We should go.
Yep. Though, knowing what we know, the 12 might not even be a real thing, actually. Or, who knows, maybe on some level they are, but, you know. They're definitely not as omnipotent as we once thought them to be.
It's no use.
No.
Believe me, I do not enjoy being here any more than you. But she wanted us to play along, so that is what we will do.
Yep. Just for now. Until the finger cutting starts.
It's so cold.
I wonder, this place has to be colder than Ishgard, right?
Painfully so. Unbearably.
Was it always like this? Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure like, the whole reason that Ishgard was turned to ice and snow is because after the calamity, it became etherically imbalanced. Was Ilsabard always just a frozen waste? Pretty sure it was.
I've been thinking about what Quintus said. About why no one would accept Garlean rule. Irreconcilable differences. When coexistence isn't an option, only conquest remains.
Or you could just leave each other alone, you know?
Varys at Gimlet said much the same. Only by uniting the world beneath a single standard would we rid ourselves of the Ascians.
Yeah. It sure worked well for the my brain just turned TV static. I'm drunk.
United as one people, one race cleansed of imperfections.
What are these imperfections?
Cold and unforgiving vision. And when we fail to live up to their standards, what place is there for us in their world?
Probably as workers, like those people hiding away in the cave gathering ceruleum.
But the truly sad, truly frustrating thing is how damnably similar it all is to the lofty ideals of Father and the Forum.
Well, yeah, it kind of is. Huh. I didn't think about that.
Non-intervention. Always non-intervention. Protect our knowledge and our people, and to hells with the rest of you.
Yup.
And yet, I can see how it happened. Varys and Father looked to their elders for guidance and took their virtues as their own. But for this world was of their making. In who else could they place their trust?
Probably no one.
All of us lost in a sea of chaos, searching desperately for purpose and meaning. But it shouldn't just be an extension of another's. It has to be ours. It has to be. We all have a stake in this world. No one should be silenced.
Is there a point to this monologue?
I won't deny that we lack the experience of people such as Father or Quintus. Perhaps they've come to see the world as a series of problems, and the most efficient way of solving them, to reduce everything to fundamental forms.
Yeah, and that's worked out amazingly.
A stone is a stone, a cloud, a flower, no more than that. Simple descriptions that strip the subject of distinguishing characteristics.
That's a rather bleak way of looking things.
Divided according to race, creed, or allegiance, and to some, defined by such associations.
Is that what you think?
In my misbegotten youth. But what I believed wisdom was no more than aggressive ignorance.
Oh yeah, back when Alphino was still the petulant, insufferable child back in ARR.
I've since learned to look beyond the banners and the politics. To see people as individuals with their own hopes and dreams. As for my dream of building a better world, well, every day I'm reminded that it is far more complex than I had ever imagined.
I mean, I feel like it doesn't take a lot to realize that, right?
But it only spurs me onward, to find the wisdom and the strength to see it through to the very end.
Alright, here we are.
All of our supplies and an immediate withdrawal. These are your conditions?
Demands. And you forgot about the airship.
What, are we just supposed to leave the airship behind? Wait, they didn't mention that before.
You will leave one behind.
Ah.
It will be used to return return the prisoners.
Oh.
Their collars will be removed prior to the exchange.
So in the end, not even Father's expertly worded rhetoric could deter you from your chosen course.
Well, that guy's an idiot anyways.
Huh?
Not that I thought for a moment that it would. I've no love for violence, of course.
That's a lie.
It's
Come on.
worth fighting for. I just wish he'd realize it too. Sometimes the only way to protect the ones you love is to take a stand. To refuse to suffer in silence. I want you to know I share your conviction. Whether it be on the battlefield or in the debating chamber, I won't back down. I guess what I'm saying is...
What you're saying is...
You've found your own reason to fight.
Oh, and it just took this long, you know, like what was it, like fucking 3 expansions?
Yes. Yes, I have.
So before you were just kind of doing stuff on a whim then? What about what about the binding coils and when you met your grandfather?
God's willing, there will come a day when we can finally lay down our arms, and there will be peace.
Nope. That's never gonna happen.
But not until the Telophoroi have been defeated once and for all.
Nah. Even after the Telophoroi are gone, there's just gonna be someone else to replace them.
And you, brother, will have a vital part to play. By your words and deeds, you'll lead the way.
That's right, you're gonna be president, Alfie. You're gonna be president of Eorzea.
I pray I am up to the task.
There'll always be naysayers. Those who think us fools for even trying. It's easy for learned elites to criticize earnest efforts and assert their moral superiority, all without offering alternatives.
Yeah, basically I'm an adult, you're a kid, so shut up.
Not that their sophistry has ever wounded you. So stubborn and strong. Stronger than you even know.
Why are you getting so sappy? This is like the first time Alisaie has gotten so sappy around her brother. I mean, I guess there's been moments before, but yeah.
If you stumble, I'll be there to catch you. Or give you a thick ear. Maybe both, for good measure.
A thick ear? What does that mean? She's gonna punch him in the head?
Thank you, Alisaie.
Uh-oh. What? Oh! Oh, look who it is! It's our boy. I forget, did he come with us to Garlemald? I forget. Oh, he's probably...
have secured Alisaie and Alfeo.
Ah.
The collars were removed without complication as well.
Oh, okay. It was probably him and Thancred that did all that.
No casualties. Not for their party, nor the guards, who will wake from their premature slumber in due course.
Well, you just lost your ace in the hole. Conditions denied.
The situation has changed. I propose new terms. We have information that will be of great interest to Lord Quintus, and I wish to speak with him in person.
I wonder what this information is. I mean, Thancred said there was news, but he didn't tell us what it was.
No. In the event you rejected our first proposal...
Here
be
it
prepared
comes.
With a second.
Here it comes. They're bringing in the machines. This won't end well, you know. Yup.
Ambush!
I feel like we should have link shelled them, you know? Saw this coming a mile away. There's no way we had enough ceruleum to power all of them for too long. Oh, this music. There's music.
Of the fallen Emperor Varys shall safeguard these lands from the barbarian hordes until our countrymen return.
All right, let's see those fingers. Let's see those fingers. I'm about to take all of them now.
Stop, both of you.
Oh, the altar boy has something to say? Okay.
This child may be the worst emissary I've ever seen.
Okay, what about the freaking Magitek armor that was firing at us?
Urgent communication from the Grand Company of Eorzea.
What is with this mood shift? We had like a bunch of people charging at us, and then this altar boy just throws a gust of wind at these two, and just everything stops. I mean, okay.
The Imperial army, led by members of the 10th Legion, came to Alamigo and requested an audience.
What?
They explained that their efforts to coordinate the reclamation of the capital with the aid of the 4th, 5th, 8th, and 12th had ended in failure.
Oh, so what hope does this ragtag group of people have now?
Communication between most legions has broken down entirely. Most of the 10th's conscripts have deserted, leaving their forces severely depleted.
So basically there's nothing
Unable
left.
to continue the fight on their own, they and their allies turned to the Grand Company of Eorzea for aid.
Yeah, and it only took that much.
Every word.
It is the truth, and I have not finished. The 10th has requested that we deliver a message to Lord Quintus.
Oh.
Have the ill stand down.
Oh, so that's how that's pronounced.
You have been listening, my lord?
Hmm.
What are your orders?
I mean, what can he do at this point? I mean, you're fighting a losing war, dude.
Inform her that we will honor the 10th's decision.
Damn straight. All right, we'll save your fingers for another day.
Bereft of hope, and now dignity.
Loser.
I release you from your duty. All of you.
Yeah, I go back to shivering in the cold, hungry.
I take solace, your radiance, in the knowledge you are not here to witness our debasement. 'Twas a grand, glorious dream we shared.
Oh, he's sad.
Of a world united, of peace and prosperity.
What's this music? It's fitting.
We are ghosts, you and I, memories of days gone by. Bonds forged in blood that I will not see tarnished.
And what is that supposed to mean? Oh my god, don't fucking... I mean, come on, dude. Don't fucking... come on. I mean, this seems like... this very much seems like you're about to tarnish them. Don't you fucking... You piece of shit. Ah, God.
Quickly! We have to reach the station before it's too late.
Or did they predict that he was gonna off himself? They don't seem like they're in much of a rush.
Chance that Quintus will agree to a truce, we must take it.
No, he's probably dead by now, man. The walk from broken glass to...
We get there before he and his men do something rash.
Oh, it's a little late for that. Bang. You just hear it echo across the sky. Ah, come on! Yeah, this music was very foreboding. Like, it definitely had, like, the mood of, like something's happening. Oh, I guess we didn't go with them. Much more has occurred since we last met. As for determining what comes next, we must speak to Lord Quintus. Yeah. Before we proceed, tell me what you know of this First Legion and the deposition of their forces. I mean, well, it's not good. They were preparing for war while the refugees in their care were left to go hungry. A reckless, short-sighted plan that risks the welfare of the people they are sworn to protect. Yeah, tell me about it. Nevertheless, we cannot compel them to ask our aid. If we're... my Yeti's playing with the otter. Is that my Yeti? Oh, no. Oh. Okay, nevertheless, we cannot compel them to ask our aid, or accept our aid. If we were to arrive in force with the intent to do so, we only incite panic. But perhaps they can be persuaded to follow one of their own. Julius is going to end up becoming the new leader of that group, isn't he? No. Just go with Julius back to the station and have them lead the refugees here. Some may be unwilling or unable to leave, but for the time being, I'll take what I can get. Alpha and Alizé and the scouts sent and the scouts sent to extract them should already be at the station. I will also have our other comrades in the area lend their support should it be needed. Understood. Nemia and Julius. We arrived just before you did, and too little too late. Yep. Too late for what? What happened? Your guy's dead. Lord Quintus. He took his own life. After the news about the 10th, he relieved us of our duties. Then when he was alone, he decided to see what the he decided to see what a 12 gauge tasted like. I have just this moment spoken with Lucia. We are already commencing the transfer of the refugees to the Camp Broken Glass, should they be willing to accept our aid. I mean, at this point, I feel like they don't have a choice. Some would rather die. Okay, then fucking go join Quintus in the afterlife, then. Most of us just want to live. Songs and standards be damned. We just want to live. Well, then fucking come with us, dude. Hey, buddy. It was only ever a dream, wasn't it? To think we could reclaim it. Rebuild it all ourselves. Before this all began, I sent my wife and daughter away to the provinces. Oh, they're most likely dead. If there were a chance I might see them again, I'll take it, so take me. Take me with you, please. Alright. Well, got the aetherites sorted in the end. Oh, okay, so I guess just now I'm able to attune to it. All it took was a few adjustments, and now it all works as well as it ever did. From what I can tell, the one in Laterium is also functioning as normal. That's where you lot are staying, isn't it? Now that most of us are packing up and leaving this place, I reckon there'll be more use for me and my skills at your camp. I might not get to you, dude. I might actually not. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to step on you. My bad. I just walked over that guy. It's you, the one who treated me with such kindness. Were you the one I offered that pizza to? Oh, I didn't mean to click it. I was just trying to change the thing. Alright, pure blood migrant savages. After a while, the words start to lose meaning, until all you're left with is just anger and fear and hate, and I'm too tired. If you and yours have come to offer aid, I'd be glad to accept it. Alright, cool. That's 3 yeses. Oh, they cleaned it. Well, cleaned him, not that. What's up? We have much to discuss. Or rescue the attack of the Camp Broken Glass. All right. Well, we hoped to talk all of it with Quintus. Well, yeah, not gonna get the chance. But all of that can wait. More urgent matters demand our attention. Are any of the refugees willing to come to our camp? Yeah, all the ones I talked to, at least. Think the 12. You and I should go and go first to secure the route back to the Camp Broken Glass. So the creatures and tempered skulking about, I'd expect would have our hands full. Damn! Look at the queue time. Freaking 50 in. Maybe I should just queue as a healer or tank. I don't know. I'm kind of scared to queue as a tank. Like, I do fine with tanking, but, you know, I don't know. It's always just intimidating. This should come in handy. Conqueror chains, courtesy of Laminsian friends. I'd save it for the tempered, though. You know, I'm kind of glad this game doesn't have that mechanic like Elder Scrolls, where if you get hit on your mount, you can't. There's a possibility of getting knocked off. I mean, it's cool, but it's annoying, you know? Kind of just want to, like, run past. Not have to worry about it. Of course, I guess, you know, since Elder Scrolls battle mechanics work way differently, like, you know, that kind of mechanic wouldn't work. It would be a lot more annoying in this kind of game than it would in Elder Scrolls, right? Anyways, what am I talking about? Do. Max power! Life surge! Oh, look at those big numbers! They're not as big as they used to be, though. 14,000. Oh, man, that's stat squish. Alright, let's lure out whatever this is. Tempered Imperial, that's right, that's what we were doing. There we go, do the boom, and then the with the double weave with whoosh, and then the boom, and the ding, the deed, and the bird, and with the den, and dead. No? Okay. Oh. I forgot I gotta use the thing. There you go. Alright, come on out. Alright. No one here. No one needs to die. Yeah. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Go away. Alright, I warned you. Oh man, I really like having 2 of those jumps. Oh, I didn't even get to use the... Oh, whatever. No! Damn it! I should have used it. Oh well, hey. Okay, use the thing. You are bound. Ah, there you are. As expected, I ran into a few beasties who went down without much of a fight. The temper proved somewhat troublesome, but those chains should keep them under control under our allies, under control of our... Okay, take them into custody. With that taken care of, I'm to gather a few supplies and then return to the station. While I see to that, would you mind appraising Lucia of our progress? As it happens, I have some rather pertinent information from our recent scouting forays. But I'll save that for later. First things first and all that. Ah, Nemi, I was informed of Quintus' suicide. It must have come as a great shock to his men. What are the refugees? I'm told they were to receive... they were receptive to our proposal. But I would hear your first-hand account. That somebody did not hesitate to accept proves how desperate their situation has become. We'll do our best to make them feel welcome. The troops who participated in the ambush are no exception. They will be afforded the same treatment as the other refugees. Okay. Perfidy notwithstanding. After all, even if I wanted to make an example of them, there's no one left to learn from it. True. We will tell our allies that these soldiers were acting under direct orders of their legatus, and that following his suicide, they offered full and unconditional surrender. Perhaps Quintus thought that he lived. Thought that he had he lived, he would be tried as a war criminal, and his men punished with him. Perhaps by taking his own life, he hoped to absolve them of any culpability. Or perhaps, like too many others, he was a true believer to the end. I'd say that one. Who can say? I didn't know the man or his heart. His reasons, noble or otherwise, died with him, and it falls to us to clean up the mess. Alrighty. New piece of gear. Hooray! Oh boy.